see it.
Malarkey Sports.
CTM, hey, it's CTM, hey, it's CTM,
Yes,
hey.
sir. Welcome back to Cut the Malarkey Sports. D-Trail 217, Black Haven Mon and Mike Benson on
You
your
already know.
Wednesday night. It's you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty good Wednesday right now. The Grizzlies are playing the 76ers and they are up 63-53 at halftime. Looking pretty decent.
Paul George messing up my damn parlay. Get on your shit, Paul.
Why do you consistently put money on players that
I'll be
know,
thinking
bro.
they're gonna have
players.
I be thinking they're gonna have like a little bounce back. I ain't do nothing but 15. He can't get 15. Oh, you scored with 2 points, my boy. You Paul George. You can't get 15, man.
Listen, he might get a couple more in the second half. It's just the way the offense is running. It's running through Joel. Joel is back.
But he's slowing out too.
Joel back.
Oh, he bad for how
Joel-
long? Like 5 games.
But did y'all? Hey, but he under a lot of scrutiny. Did y'all hear about what happened with him and Tyrese Maxey?
Nah, whatever.
No.
So Kyle Lowry called a team meeting because everybody know
Team
they've been
meetings are never
slowing
good.
out. They've been slowing out. They are the Cowboys of the NBA.
I wouldn't know that for.
Oh, they are. They suck. Anyway, so they 2-11, man. They 2-11. So he called him and called out Joel and said, "Hey, man, you gotta show up on time. Act like you want this. You are the leader of our locker room, the leader of this team. Everything goes through you. So if you don't show up and act like you really want to be here and really want to play basketball, then the team is going to reflect it." And it said that he received it well because he's mentored and been that big brother to Tyrese Maxey. But when the reporter said it like last week, he jacked him up.
Let me say something. Certain messages have to come from certain people. That's like, hey, man, let me holler at your player. I see you spending all your money, man. You doing a whole lot, but you riding around in that BMW, that i3, you can't afford that. And it came from the dude that just asked you for $1 at the gas station. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit from you. You just asked me for $1. Man. But it got to come from certain people. But the fact that he was out for the first, he just got back. He been
4 or
gone.
5 games, yeah.
He been gone. And then he had a suspension after that for pushing that reporter. So, look, I think they're going to be all right. They got Nick Nurse as a head coach. He's not a bad head coach. They got to figure it out. They got to figure it out.
Man, that boy going to be gone in 5 games. Watch.
Nick Nurse?
Maybe 10.
You talking about Joel.
No, I'm talking about.
I think that's been brewing for years, though. Ever since Kawhi shot that shot over him, when Kawhi shot that jump shot over him, and Joel was looking over like, bruh, dog, it's been in writing. Joel,
he been holding that one in. Hey, you might be right. He's only human. He's only human.
Joel was the first Zion, if you think about it, because let me get to my point. The point of first, well, it's kind of different because he's 7'2", over 300 pounds, and he's injury prone. A lot of people feel like, bro, if you get some of that weight off and actually do good by your body, then you won't be hurt so much. Because a lot of people remember him eating McDonald's while he getting worked on. And he eats McDonald's all the time, like Ocho Cinco. So they feel like you're not doing the things that a
you supposed to do.
Yeah, it's you 7'2", 300-pound athlete supposed to do.
He's definitely a skilled big man. It's just You know, I don't know. I
You
mean,
can't be eating chicken Big Macs, man.
Yeah, you can, but I mean, you just got to put in more work. You got to put in more work if you're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? More fat, more calories. You gotta put in more work. And
otherwise you're gonna be looking like this. That's what you look like. Ever since that moment, it's been over with, bro.
been over with.
Yeah.
That's what it
If
was.
he
And
would have
you,
get
like I
traded, we
said,
would
you
still
might
been
be
on.
right, bro. I never thought about that, but you might be right because sometimes players hold funny grudges.
Yes.
They do. They do.
Yes.
They're only human. They're only
Yep.
human.
So you think
Yeah.
you trying to get Nick Nurse
Yeah.
fired?
I don't think so. Nick just got them.
But you
just
know,
got
Nick
them.
Nurse was the coach, wasn't it? Wasn't he the coach of that Toronto team?
Yes, he was.
Just breaking news real quick. It's 52-51 Rockets and Pacers. Rockets at home. Just wanted to break that in there.
Tell Sengun step it up. I need
Oh,
35 overall points from him.
51.
This
Tell
man here.
Sengun
I
step it
can't.
up.
I was trying to pull up his stats right now, but I can't. Pull up the stats.
Look, man. That man said, I got you, brother. You looking for Shangoon.
I'm looking for the team stats. Did you know who I'm really looking for?
Yeah, we all know.
We all know, bruh. I pulled up the
E.T.
list.
Finger Brooks.
Shangoon right now has got 10.6 rebounds. He's played 13 minutes so far. Dylan Brooks has played 13 minutes, 4 points. That's all.
On how many shots? On how many shots?
Just 4 points.
Let me see. I don't have that information, sir. I don't have
That's
that.
all right. He's doing wonderful so far. What about his rebounds, assists,
Zero.
steals,
Zero.
blocks? Everything zero? Just the points? Okay. All right. So 4 points, 13 minutes. Yeah. And you said Sengun's what? 10 points, 13 minutes?
10 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist.
In 13 minutes?
Yeah.
I know, because that's
Jabari
Sengun.
Smith is putting in some buckets, 12 points, 4 rebounds.
That's Sengun for you. But so did you hear that some Rockets fans wanted to trade Sengun and Green?
Yeah, because okay, over the last off season, I believe there were like some heavy hitter players. What's happened? Honey Bun Cake Boy.
Honey Bun Cake Boy.
Hey, he that special cake. He that Christmas tree, the white one. He that Christmas tree cake that come out
He
every
the
Christmas.
little Debbie Christmas trees. Yeah, the little Debbie Christmas trees.
Damn. Yeah, man. He I believe there was like speculation that Kevin Durant might become available, so people were trying to get him. People were thinking that Kawhi Leonard might get moved. It was a few players.
But this is the problem, though. Nobody wants them. Look, if you see what the Rockets have done through their draft picks and building that young core, you don't want to dismantle that team. You want that team to blossom into basically another Golden State, because that's what happened with Golden State, right? So you want that team to blossom, man, and you want that chemistry to really just take a hold of itself. You want these guys to be basically so in sync with each other. They know how each other use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
what an analogy.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, bro. Like you want
what an analogy. What
you mean by that?
You need some toilet paper in there? Need some toilet paper?
Saying, yeah.
I got you, bro.
You doodle loud, baby.
Hey, you gotta make sure, motherfuckers, you gotta know that the motherfucker washing his hands and shit when he come out there bathroom. But anyway.
Use the bathroom. Hey man. That didn't sound like no fart. No fart, bro.
Hey, if it's a Houston Texan lineman hit you, you know it ain't a fart. It's a shit. And see by the Detroit linebacker. But and what I mean by that young core, I don't mean Dylan Brooks. I'm not going to include Dylan Brooks in that because Dylan Brooks is not part of that young core I'm talking about. And you know that. That's why you smiling. You could be like, nah, that's what Honey Bun Cake Boy was over there talking about. But nah, you know what I'm talking about when I say Dylan Brooks. Only my biggest problem with him is the fact that for an $80 million contract player, and yes, I'm gonna put an emphasis on the $80 million because when you get paid $80 million, you are no longer just a role player. I don't understand why people
You a
think
game changer.
you're a game changer. I'm not saying you're a superstar, but you're a game changer. You know what I'm saying? For $80 million.
But you know why? But you know why they paid him 80 million, right?
Well, no,
They paid.
no. I'm done hearing that bullshit excuse of well, they had to pay somebody 80 million. No, they didn't have to pay one person 80 million. They could have spread that money around and got at least 2 to 3 more dudes along with Dylan Brooks. You could have got Dylan Brooks cheaper. You didn't have to pay
No,
Dylan Brooks.
that wasn't even the reason, Mike. The reason is because he is a cultural. He is a cultural culture starter. He sets the tone for your culture. That's why they invested in him. No, I swear to God. Y'all didn't have no culture. Y'all didn't have no tenacity.
No bullshit, bro.
Bruh.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We had that.
You did. You speaking from a fan. You speaking like a fan. You speaking like a fan.
No,
man.
no, I'm not
on this one because the year before y'all got Dylan, y'all had some pretty almost bag on head moments.
No. The year before we got Dylan, we finally started figuring out our identity in the end of the season. Yeah, it was too late. The record was bananas. But even the analysts back then were like, "Hey, the Rockets next season, they're gonna be something to deal with." And that was before Brooks because they could see at the tail end. Finally, these young dudes had kind of figured it out. So no, I'm not going there with he's a culture setter. The culture was already there before he got there. He's been there like, oh, well, his defense is null and void in the terms of being efficient. Like he's not an efficient player. And I pulled that stat up earlier this week from ESPN showing the most efficient small forwards in the league. He was number 34. Okay. And in the Western Conference, he was number 16 out of 18. I'm tired of hearing this efficiency argument. I'm tired of hearing, well, his defense. If his defense is so grand, how come he's not up for a defensive award like I think is Tari Eason? I think Tari Eason's up for it.
Yeah, he leading the league in steals.
You know why?
Okay, and he coming off the bench. So I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing about this shit. You know, give me an update, bro. What is he at now?
So
where they at now?
With that, if that's the case, do the Rockets move him at that amount of money?
They need to. They need to move him. But see, here's the problem. If you because I was talking about this in this.
They at halftime right now, 62-53.
What's Brooks' update?
Same.
4 points. 4 points, 0-0-0 down the line of the rest of the stats. But he's a great efficient player, and he's in people's faces. And yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm so sick and tired of hearing this.
I know that as a Rocket fan that we can move on because you will go all day on that. I think as a Rockets fan, you see the bad, but when he left, we felt the hole. We felt the hole that he feel with the Grizzlies as far as the effort, the one who was willing to put their nose down and say, "Oh, you ain't gonna try to get it, I get it. If you ain't gonna do it, I'll do it."
We don't get that from him. Only sometimes. He's a sometimey player that does that. I've seen him do that. You're right. Only sometimes, which is the reason why he's where he's at when it comes to his play and his overall performance. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. People could sit there and be like, "Well, his stats." Okay, well, his stats amount to an overall efficiency on the court, not that plus minus bullshit that I was talking about a couple weeks ago. All right, people bring that plus minus bullshit up. If the plus minus really mattered, he would be ranked higher in the efficiency category for small forwards, but he's not, because the plus minus doesn't matter in the real scheme of things to real fucking stats that we can see, fucking blocks, steals. We don't see that shit. So shit, he can't even get fucking rebounds right now. You kidding me? Come on, stop.
This is what I think with the Rockets because the Rockets are 10-5. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good
Be
NBA
kidding.
compared to some of the others.
You want to talk about that bullshit ass fight?
Looking to make a playoff push. I don't think the Rockets are keeping this team this year. I think at trade deadline, you have Steven Adams, who's not seeing the floor. You've got Dylan Brooks, who's making all that money. You've got Jeff Green, who still wants to play, but factor. So, yeah, age is a factor. He's not going to stick around on that team much longer. So you got three pieces I don't see the Rockets hanging on to.
In reality,
Green trying to go to a team that's of older players that are seeking to make one last run, one last push. I see Jeff Green getting out of there for sure. Steven Adams, yeah, absolutely. He's not seeing the floor. But Dylan Brooks, I think he's going to end up somewhere where he's in a different type of role, especially for that kind of money.
I ain't gonna lie, I can really see him down there with Washington. To be real,
he ain't gonna see big money like that no more though. Let's be real. He's not seeing it.
If he gets into a situation where he can put up the shots that he wants and do whatever he wants, you might.
Bruh, this man would have to start. He would have to raise his average right now about 6 points. He'd have to be literally averaging about 20 points a game for anybody, any real team to consider giving him another big contract like the Rockets. Because there's no way they're going to give him that type of money for an average stat line.
I think he only got that because it was a signing trade from the Grizzlies, and then they traded him over. But
yeah, and that's been my whole problem. They could have literally, because that was like a multi-team deal, they could have got more people for that type of money. We're not talking about him putting up like superb changing numbers here.
I told you why. No,
the reason why was because of the cap space that we had. We had to get rid of money, but it was like, okay, we'll put some money on some other players. Push this shit off on some of the ones you already have.
It was Green and Şengün weren't up for extensions yet either at that time. So he's got 2 years left on his contract. Yeah. I think you see it. If it's not this year, next year. He's getting moved. I see that. The Grizzlies back at it, 63-53. They just kicked off in the third quarter. Now, let me show you a little something. Let me show you a little sham.
What about Morant? What's he up to?
During the end of the Heat game, Tyler Hero's getting interviewed on court by a reporter, and folks just start throwing hands.
I didn't see it. It didn't play. It ain't playing.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, it's
like we see the picture, but it ain't playing.
Yeah, it's not playing the video. But yeah, man, he's getting interviewed, and in the middle of the interview, they just start like, bro, the people are clearing the stadium out, and they just going at it, bro.
Wait.
I have no idea why it's not funny. That's crazy. It's a video.
So the two players involved.
See, first of all, we talking. Oh, go ahead.
What's the white boy's name?
Tyler
Hero.
And he was the one getting interviewed, right?
Yeah, he's getting interviewed at the end of the game after having a good game.
Okay.
And dude, they just.
And the other guy. Who was the other guy?
Oh no, he wasn't fighting. It's the people in the stands. It's the fans that were fighting. But we talking about Florida.
See, I thought the way it sounded, I don't know if there was a breakup or whatever, but it sounded like you said Hero was getting interviewed and another player came up to him and just started throwing hands with him in the middle of the interview.
Now that would be wild
as fuck. That's what I thought. Okay, so You saying fans started throwing hands in the
Yeah.
stand? Fans started throwing hands in the stands. All right, never
But we talking about Florida, man. Florida, man, is a real thing. Man, them people don't care. They don't give two fucks. All right. People in
You
Florida
said Florida
do
man is a
not
real
care.
thing.
It is. Florida man's a real thing,
Oh
man. Hey,
shit!
I'm talking about they don't care about consequences. They don't care where they at. They don't care who's
Nah, they
standing
don't.
right there. They could be surrounded by alligators and babies. You finna catch these hands.
Surrounded by alligators
Florida
and
man.
it's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just Florida man, dog. You just I ain't heard that in a minute. That was
Florida.
like everybody was talking about Florida man for the longest, and it just kind of like went away. I don't know.
But you wanna know something? You wanna know
Reminded me
something?
of
We wild. If you wanna know how wild Florida man is, go to Florida man and put your birthday in, and look at that crazy story that happened on your birthday in that year. It's gonna be something wild, man. It's gonna be something
every
wild.
day,
Florida
every day,
every day.
every day,
You go put your
every day.
birthday in, Mike. Man, look, I know we
When we
I
gonna
know
when
we
we gonna
talking
talk about
about
this bullshit
basketball.
fight? When we gonna talk about this bullshit fight?
Oh, we could talk about it. And you want to know something? Let me start off with this real quick. Let me start. Oh, you want us to pause? You want us to wait?
I got something coming for you, man. I had to get it in there. I had to get the video.
All right,
Oh,
come
you
on.
you found a better video of the fight?
And just continuing to figure out what we can do to get ready for the season. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by a fight up there. This is crazy.
Well, hopefully that breaks up here soon. We'll let you go, Tyler. Thank you so much for the time.
So much, thank you.
All right, guys. Only two.
Yeah.
That was an ass whooping. That wasn't no fight. That was an ass
Boy,
whooping.
they was mollywopping that
There was
dude,
money
man.
involved in that. I don't know what was going on. But hey, man,
Hey,
NBA rules say keep your damn hands to yourself.
if your woman ain't helping you like that, get rid of her.
If your woman didn't
Mollywopping that
protect
boy.
you, if
No,
you
I'm
looking
saying
for
if your woman.
from an ass whooping like that, sir,
No, it looked like he was getting whooped by a man and a woman. I said if your
He was
woman ain't
getting whooped
helping you
by a
like
lot
that,
of people.
she
It was
had her.
like it was about 3-4 people on him.
He
how
probably
many
said
people hit you? 7?
he probably said something he shouldn't have said.
Man. Were they, can we go back? Can we get that? Well, nah, we can't zoom in on it because it was like
And just continuing to figure out what we can do to get ready for the season. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by a fight up there. This is crazy.
Well, hopefully that breaks up here soon. We'll let you go, Tyler. Thank you so much for the
So
time.
much, thank you.
All right, guys. Only two.
it looked like it might have been a white guy.
Yeah, getting beat up by 3 people.
It looked
Or
like
somebody was trying to get pulled off. I don't know.
I
It
don't
looked like he was
know.
getting his ass beat like the Cowboys.
hands.
Man. We can
Um,
talk about that a little later after the bullshit fight. You know what? We can combine the two since they both happened in the same place.
and Jake Paul.
But hold on. Wait a second. Let me get this off. Let me get this off because I know Mike gonna go off on a rant. So hold on. Let me get this out. The fight was genius.
Me?
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it was genius, Mike and D Terrell. That was the best marketing and promo work I've seen in recent years. The reason why I said it was genius was because of this. A lot of people found out that the fight was rigged because we saw where he whispered or told Mike, hey man, chill out. You want this bread, don't you? It was plenty of times Mike could have knocked him out. But first, you got to give the people what they want. I'm gonna give you 8 rounds. I'm gonna give y'all me in the ring one last time. And the fact is this, bro. We all know Mike could have won. We all know Mike could have won. But just the fact that Mike got his money. All right? It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Look, man.
You finished?
Look, man. Let me tell you something. It's speculated that it was scripted, quote unquote. But I do believe we all know Mike Tyson, and I feel like a person with the legacy of a Mike Tyson Why your fingers look like that is crazy. A person with the legacy of Mike Tyson, the person with the background of Mike Tyson, he was biting his gloves. He was chewing his gloves during the fight. That's not something that you normally see or something that you've seen Mike Tyson do before. That right there to me shows he really wanted to engage in this fight, but he was holding back. He was definitely holding back. And all I needed to see before this fight is Mike is still the Mike of old, because ain't no way you walking around the locker room like this, bro. If you not, that's old Mike Tyson right there, dog. This man showed his ass on
in real life.
and
couldn't believe he did that. Well, no, I could believe he did that.
froze on your screen.
It was the most Mike Tyson thing Mike Tyson's done in years.
I wasn't even shocked.
For an additional 64 seconds.
Bruh.
Oh, so hey, Mike, before you go, so the contract was released, right? The contract was released.
It's been released. It's been released, bro.
And it found out that Mike could not throw that right hook, right uppercut combo. He couldn't throw that. He couldn't throw his right hook, left hook combo.
You know what, Hutch,
do
man?
none of those combos.
I'm tired of it. Because you know what? You didn't pay attention to me all these times when we talked about this fight. All right. Rogan broke this shit.
I did.
You damn right. Rogan broke this shit down months ago when they were supposed to have the fight back in June and July. All right. He broke the contract down back then. The contract didn't just come out. Just people are going back and like, oh, let me see. Oh shit, Rogan did say something about this months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, the contract been broken down. He already announced with punches he couldn't throw. I told you many times. He is only there to legitimize Jake Paul as a fighter. That was it. He was just there to legitimize him as a fighter. All right.
And he still didn't do that.
Well, no, he did. He did. It's just not, he didn't legitimize him as, let's say, a real fighter. He legitimized him as a celebrity fighter, as a prize fighter, because that's really what Jake Paul is. He's a prize fighter. Okay? Yeah. It didn't shock me. The only thing that shocked me was the amount of restraint Tyson held. Tyson held some restraint. People are like, he was old, and look, he had the knee brace on. Yeah, he had the knee brace on, but I think that was just to throw everybody, because he was going to really act, and that's what he did. He put on a show. He put on a show for us. My homeboy Koo, who I was trying to get on the show, hopefully we can get him on the show. He had this video that went viral, and basically he was showing the training that Tyson was doing beforehand versus the actual fight, and just to see how Tyson was moving. And we even had videos of Tyson's training before the attended first fight, remember? Yeah. And just to see how he was training and to see how he moved in that ring, it was like, nah, you
can look at the first 15 seconds.
You knew what time it was.
15 seconds.
Exactly.
He was moving good.
He was moving good. As soon as he came out, he started that classic side to side, and then he pulled back from it. As soon as I knew he pulled back from that and basically put himself right in front of Jake Paul every single time, right in front of his nose, I was like, yeah, nah. Because Tyson ain't that type of fighter. He's not going to necessarily, he'll get in front of you, but he's going to constantly be moving from side to side of it, because he wants to put you at an imbalance, right? He wants to put you at an imbalance so that when he straightens back up with you, you're off your balance. You're off your foot. You know what I'm saying? And so when I seen him just constantly going straight up with Jake Paul, I knew it was, this was a show. This was a definite show. People are mad, but it's like, look, at the end of the day, and I can't remember maybe Dana White, I can't remember. Somebody said some shit, and it was the truth, because we were all saying it beforehand. You didn't pay for the fight. you didn't pay for the fight. All
Yeah,
right,
facts.
you can't get
Facts.
mad. You didn't pay for it. Everybody showed it. Every bar, everywhere was showing this fucking fight. All right, and they got 60
We don't
million
deserve
viewers.
a good fight. I don't give a shit, Dana.
No, wait. Hold on, D Terrell. Hold on, D Terrell. I'm not finna let
But
you do that because that fight before that fight was the real main
Oh,
event.
it was off the
Them
chain.
oh
ladies,
It was
yeah,
off
yeah,
them
the chain.
ladies
them ladies,
gave it the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
business.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say this real
they
quick.
did.
I
That was
did
the
hear
real fight.
Dana say we didn't pay for it. Dana White, do you know how much Netflix is, motherfucker? Huh? Yeah,
It's true,
it
true,
was a
true.
lot before. We didn't.
But you pay, but you didn't pay for the individual event like you normally would. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in reality. In reality,
Long
Mike
time
and
paid,
Jake Paul, Mike
and I
and Jake Paul. Hold on, y'all ain't gonna like where I'm gonna go with this. Y'all ain't gonna like this. But everybody should be thanking them for what they did because you got to see a legitimate boxing match
you did.
basically for free. Basically for free. I mean, yes, you pay your monthly dues, but those are monthly
You been
dues
paying them
if you
dudes.
got the
You
subscription.
been paying them dudes. Yeah,
Exactly,
you been paying them
exactly,
dudes.
And them just
exactly. They
college.
basically gave you a big time, you know, uh environment style Las Vegas fight, whatever you would want to call it. They basically put you on that level for free. So, you can't get mad at them about that. You know what I mean? You can't. Even homeless people got to watch this fight, is what I'm saying. So,
Let's go.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, even homeless people were able to watch this fight. Shit, a homeless man, uh, had bet a pack of cigarettes and shit on Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He won them bitches. I didn't pay him though.
Man,
You know.
look.
Oh, you
Man,
wrong for that. Get that man his Marlboro.
Hell nah, fuck that. That
that-
shit was rigged. That shit was rigged.
all right, look, let's keep it moving, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got that long left. Before the show, we was just talking about this, man. How cool is a black turf for college football, bro? Is
So
this
it kind of reminds me of Boise State, like not the design, but
with that
how
blue?
Boise State was one. Yeah, how Boise State was one of the first like
Yeah,
fields
but this
that
is
actually
cooler
put the
though.
color in.
Yeah, but this is cooler though, because it's black and white. That blue, I hate that blue field. Me personally,
I can't stand
because
Boise State's
when
field,
they
bro.
would play, with their all blue uniforms on that blue field, that shit
That's
would fuck
that's
you
Oh
up.
yeah, you couldn't
I hate it.
see. You
yeah.
I
couldn't
hate it.
see them.
Fuck
Uh-uh.
that. Fuck that. But this field here, Buffalo, Eastern Michigan's field. It's Eastern
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah, it's pretty
Uh,
cool. Pretty
It's
cool.
badass, bro. It is badass. I'm watching it live, and Buffalo is beating them right now, 23-13. But man, I tell you, Eastern Michigan got a badass field to get beaten on. Shit,
Yeah.
that's badass, man.
Yeah.
We want to talk about that stomping
I
No,
was
the
about
I
to
good
want to talk
old
about.
tell you something real
Texans
quick.
did,
So,
huh?
there's some talk that I don't know how this image is gonna show up. Let me try it out here. Deion Sanders would 100% accept the Cowboys job if they draft Shadur.
Who
And
said
this
that?
was coming from Michael Irvin. So
First of all, hold on. Wait a second. Let me say this.
Nah.
People
He
who've
do
been
too much. He do
following
too much
Dion,
coke. He do too much coke for
people,
me to believe that bullshit.
people who've been following Dion know that he has no desire to play in the NFL. He always talk about coaching up the young men, being with the young men. Now, if you told me he was going to Florida State, I believe you. If you said that he wanted to stay in the collegiate and move up or move, I don't want to disrespect Colorado, but I'll say move over to Florida State. Now, a lot of people feel like he want to follow his son. He knew one day his son will have to come to the league. He might be a good NFL coach, but he ain't expressed that. He said the cliche thing that he's happy where he's at. He said, I got my kickstand up, which meaning he's resting. He's chilling.
He
You
moved
know, a
his
lot of
mom out
people,
there. He
but look,
moved his
yeah, a
mom
lot
out
of
there.
people just
did,
want him to move,
did he
bro.
say something or similar to something like that at Jackson? He said the same thing.
Yeah, but
Oh
he didn't
man, I'm
move his
cool right
mom
here.
there though.
And
He
then
didn't
he
move.
was
He didn't move his mama there though.
mom's been moving for a minute. She used
No,
to it.
no, no.
yo. Come on, yo.
I don't see that. And for the Cowboys, I see a Bill Belichick or something like that. I don't.
You know,
I don't see
no. Those look. I'm so sick and tired of both of these rumors going around. Y'all both know this is the truth. Look, Dion ain't moving for two reasons. First, Jerry ain't gonna pay him enough, and second, Jerry gonna be on the field. He knows Jerry gonna be on the field because he was a player there, and he's not gonna deal with that shit. He's not gonna deal with that shit. So Dion's not going to the Cowboys, even if the Cowboys try to draft Shedeur. He ain't going there. He's not coaching there. Plus, Colorado will come out the yin yang to pay this man. He knows right now where he's at. He has the ability to do something special with Colorado and that conference, right? If he can build a powerhouse dynasty in that 12, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mike, real quick.
Hold on. The SEC gonna start taking a back seat to the favoritism at polls. If he can establish a dynasty and a powerhouse in Colorado, I promise you that. And it's more lucrative for him being in college than it would be in the pro.
I don't want to cut you off. Don't he got the number one quarterback recruit? Don't he got the number one quarterback recruit coming to Colorado next season?
I think he signed some top. Yeah, he's signing top dudes. That's what I'm saying. It's not so. No, I don't see Dion going to Dallas whatsoever. And for the same reason, you ain't getting Belichick. It's not that they can't throw enough money at Belichick. It's that Jerry's not well, not. I mean, when you get Belichick, the entire league knows you're getting a coach and a GM. It's not up for debate. It's not.
You don't need two horrible GMs on the same team. Both of them horrible.
Who?
Bro, Belichick was getting criticized for him being a GM for years.
Bruh. Belichick put together those dynasty teams. Dude, no, sir. Belichick is the reason why the Patriots were able to build a dynasty.
He was good at picking defensive players. Name an offensive player.
I can tell you,
Tom Brady that they brought in. Other than Grump.
First of all, just because you yelling don't mean you right. All right, calm all that bullshit down.
Mike.
All right, now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something personally. I know for a fact that the Patriots start looking at players very young because they started looking at me when I was coming out of high school, going into SMU, and they continued to start looking at me while I was at SMU. So don't tell me, and I was an offensive player. So don't tell me they don't start looking for. And I wasn't like some person high up on the board. No, because they look for certain players that aren't high up on the board that have something that they know can contribute. Exactly, bro. Can fit the scheme, can fit Belichick's scheme. And that's how Belichick was building up them dynasties, bro, on both sides of the ball. So don't tell me he is not a great GM. When Kraft gave him the fucking reins, you see how many fucking championships, how they dominated the AFC, how nobody else in the AFC even damn near had a chance to read a ring. Get out of here with that bullshit. That was Belichick, bro. He didn't just find Brady. He found a lot of that team. And furthermore,
she's choking on the bullshit.
He took what I'm just getting so passionate about this. You making me remember a whole lot of shit now. He took what was already there on the Patriots team and helped to build that dynasty with older players, bro. Because you got to remember, when the Patriots first won the first two Super Bowls, they had old dudes on their team, bro. Brewski was out the door, my guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Falk was on his last leg. Like no. It's just you touched the nerve. You touched the nerve. I ain't gonna lie.
What you got, man? What you got?
But I just want to wrangle it back to the fact that even with all that being said, those are the main reasons why you're not gonna get a Belichick or a Dion to come into Dallas Cowboys organization unless Jerry Jones is finally ready to relinquish his thumb off of that organization and just be an owner like, say, Robert Kraft.
But he gonna have to die.
Exactly, because
he gonna have to
look,
die.
look, because y'all don't want to. A lot of people don't want to admit it, but they've been cursed, bro. The Cowboys have been cursed, and a lot of people didn't want to
But
admit
before
that
we
shit.
move on,
That's it.
What's up?
Oh, we didn't even get to talk about how my
before we move
Texans
on,
just demolished them. We didn't get to talk
hold
about
on,
that,
wait. We fit to,
and how
we
they
fit to,
fixing
we
to,
fit to.
and how they fixing to demolish your team this week. You know what I'm saying? We coming
The
on the
reason why I said
2-2.
what I said, the reason why I said what I said was this. You are right. Great at picking O linemen, D linemen, linebackers, safeties. Great. His Achilles heel was evaluating playmakers. Playmakers. As far as ball catchers, the only one I could think of is Gronk and Hernandez, bro. Can you think of anybody else? Can you say that everybody else they got out of free agency?
So Amendola.
Amendola was a walk-on, bro. He was undrafted.
It doesn't.
I'm talking
matter,
about
dude.
as far as I'm
You
talking about going as far as
You talking
trying
about
to build.
drafting?
Yes, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's in the realm of GMing. That's why Jerry is full of shit.
I can't
Jerry
remember.
feel like since he
No, you're not gonna equate. You're not gonna equate. That's what I'm saying.
no,
You're not fixing to equate Bill Belichick's style with Jerry, because at the end of the day, Belichick got 6 rings, buddy, and he
yeah,
got,
that's
I don't
true.
know how, I can't even count the number of AFC
He got 2 more
championships
rings. He got
that
2
he
more
had.
rings than the Cowboys franchise. He got 8 of them. He got 2 with the Giants,
Yep.
2 with the Giants, 6 with the Patriots. So, but okay,
You're not,
since you want to talk
you're
about
not,
this,
you're
y'all
not
didn't look
talking.
good.
You're not talking shit to Bill Belichick, bro.
So
You're not
Y'all didn't
talking
really
to
look good.
Bill
Oh,
Belichick
go
come
ahead,
in the
D.
room. Bill Belichick comes in the room. Dion comes in the room. That's how it's going down.
Michael Parsons,
Woo!
I'm gonna put this out there. We're a damn good football team.
Derek just got you. Just trying to get me on a roll tonight, Derek.
So I'm gonna say what I gotta say about this. Go ahead. I'm gonna say this. Then I'm gonna get to you, D. He went about that the wrong way because y'all not a good football team. Y'all record says otherwise. The record speaks volumes, and I think he's confusing good team with talented team. Now y'all got talent, you know what I mean, but y'all are not a good team. Now I understand y'all was 12-5 for 3 years. I understand that, but a good team still has to get better, and y'all did not get better. Therefore, you fall behind. And if I'm gonna be real myself, you want to be a podcaster, my boy, you got to keep it unbiased. Keep it a buck. We are not good right now. We are not good. Mike,
And
they
not good. Ain't not good. Nah, you saying it right. You saying it right. I'm amen. You know what I'm saying? I'm preach, brother, preach. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I mean? Go ahead, Mike. Shit. I got y'all when you finish.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, look, you know how I feel about Michael Parsons first. Overrated to me. He's basically a leaner version of Jadeveon Clowney. At first, I used to say he was more athletic. At this point, I'm not even sure he's more athletic than Clowney. But he is a Clowney, and basically, he's a liability on the run game. His passing game, his pass rush is a little overhyped. He only puts pressures or usually gets sacks against mediocre tackles on drop step type passes for QBs and shotgun formations. Anything where the QB has to get deep and send that ball out there. All right. Other than that, on the quick steps, on the play actions, he's not a factor. He's not a factor. Yeah, every now and then he could slip in underneath the play action, and it's only because he's sticking literally onto an offensive line. But all that to say this, the dude needs to get away from the podcasting shit, because that's the problem with a lot of these new age athletes today. They want to be on the podcasting shit. It's one thing to give interviews, but it's another thing to have a whole nother platform that you're trying to basically do and trying to promote and have a business for, because it is a business, right?
Yeah.
And your main craft, you're not even succeeding in. Just because you're in the NFL now doesn't mean you don't stop perfecting your fucking craft. And this is what he's done. So this is why he, to me, has been an overrated player, only getting the narrative because he is the starting defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys. If he was somewhere else, he would probably be on his second, maybe even he'd be on a second team for sure, man. for sure.
So y'all ready for me? Is you ready?
Oh yeah, we ready.
Yeah.
Look, man, you knew they wasn't good when Elliott was showing up to the games dressed like this. It's over with for you, brother. The season is over. With his shoulders out. Come on, dog.
With the shoulders out, man. Come on.
Come on,
Come
bro.
on, dog. That's high fashion.
Oh,
They consider that
that's
high
another
fashion.
thing too. That's
So-
another thing too. I don't get. Why would you go out and get somebody that you let go because you said they couldn't do it no more? Why would you do that to fix your
Because he
run
fucked up
game?
during free agency. They didn't do shit during free agency, bro. They were all in. Remember? We're all
facts.
in. We're all in.
Facts.
We was bad, but we can be worse.
Yeah, now they all in with losing.
It was
Good
bad.
job.
but worse.
Good job.
Now,
Good job, Couch
Okay.
Boys.
let's
Hey,
wrap
you
people
got
start.
with,
People starting to feel bad for him. I ain't feeling bad for him at all.
the
It's
Houston
been,
Texans-
I've been waiting on this shit.
the Houston Texans damn near had a bye week.
Hey, nah. Don't say it like that. Nah. We stomped a mud hole in they bitch ass.
No,
And
you
guess
really,
Nah, we stomped a mud hole in that bitch ass. We ran all over 'em.
you did. You did.
We ran
And
all over them boys.
Wasn't one big run called back
Yep.
because of penalty? Yeah.
Oh, it
But I'll
was
say
bullshit,
this.
bro. They was throwing bullshit penalties trying to get these boys back in the
Us
game
too.
so much.
Us
And-
too, bro.
and-
Us too.
And I mean, like even the announcers on the one that they said was what did they call him for? They called a safety for I don't know, hitting too hard. It's a pussy call. It was a pussy call. He led with his shoulders and tried to say he led with his helmet. Even the announcers were
Bro,
back
they've
in the
been
fucking
doing that
replay
lately,
of
bro.
saying- So it was evident. It was evident that he led with his shoulders, bro, and they still called him for it. They called so many bullshit penalties, but it was important. Just like I said the week before, right? I said, look, I don't know if people listen to it, but I said, look, I said, Texans know they're going to get bad calls. They cannot continue to play and think they're going to get the benefit of that call. They have to play with the express mentality that they're going to get bad calls. And they just got to keep playing through that shit. And I was so happy to see, because when they started throwing shit on the secondary wasn't letting up. Them boys was coming downhill like a locomotive, just running over motherfuckers. Woo, I love that shit. Then Mixon was coming through, just blasting the motherfucking Dallas bitch ass
Okay,
Cowboy
okay.
line. And Michael
Okay,
Parsons bitch ass
okay.
couldn't do nothing. He was just running up first half over 70 yards. They couldn't do nothing about it. But then again, you know what? This was the time for Slovic to put in his slow ass running play, because Dallas is notorious for the past 3 fucking seasons. They cannot stop the run. They cannot stop the run. And I'm so glad Houston forced it down their throat. I was like, you know what? I don't want to even see CJ pass this game. I want to see Mixon. I want to see the African guy. Obin, I don't know. I fuck his name up. But I want to see them boys just run it down the Cowboys' throat. And that's what I'm going to see.
Well,
I had
let me
an
tell you this.
orgasm off
Hold
that
on.
shit.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Mike. Wait a minute. Hold on, Mike. But hold on. Okay. D, I know we gotta go, but hold on. Let me get this off. Let me get this off.
Go ahead, man.
I understand that y'all ran on the Cowboys. I understand y'all leading the AFC South, right? In the game against the Vikings, the Titans got fucked. Now, I'm not saying we would have won. I'm just saying that we got fucked, especially on them illegal formations. The same thing you talking about the illegal hits. They saying that the player lunched and his feet didn't even touch the ground. Shoulder pad to the chest. But I will tell you this. All that running, that ain't finna happen in Tennessee. I understand we just scored 2. But don't be surprised.
I wish DJ in the Texans was watching this right now.
Hold on, Mike.
I wish Bob Slovic was watching this right now. Because you know what? Just because you said that, I want them to institute a play action motherfucking run game against your ass so bad you don't know if it's been pass or run, and we gonna tell you it's a run. We gonna run it.
We still.
I hope.
Let me tell you
Come
this.
on, Slovic.
Let me tell you this. We still
You got
top
me
3 in
hyped
the
now.
league in defense. We still top 3 in the league in defense. We still the number one passing defense in the league.
How?
Bro, we still the number one passing because it's true. We still without the number one passing defense in the league. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Last week we were supposed to win that game, and they didn't do us by justice. Don't be surprised to be an upset this weekend, Mike. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't be surprised if it's an upset this weekend, my boy. I'm just telling you, man. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too cocky. Remember what happened to y'all?
Look.
It doesn't make sense.
Bruh, look, I don't think you understand.
What doesn't make sense?
Total defense, y'all are second. But y'all have allowed the most touchdowns.
The offense are ass.
Y'all have allowed the most touchdowns in the top 15, like in the top 14 teams. Like,
and there's the second best defense
that has
in the league.
In the top 15 is the Raiders. Y'all have allowed 30, but the defensive yards average 278.
Because they came from special teams. They came from special team, pick sixes, turnovers. That's how they've got their points. That's how teams have scored on us. But they haven't scored on our defense like that. And we are the leader in not giving away explosive plays.
But you're giving up a shit ton of yards. Wait a minute. How many yards they giving up?
Wait, Mike. No, wait, Mike. And we don't give away explosive plays. We give away the least plays over 20 yards. And that's in real life. I'm telling you, bro, our offense.
Look, you know it's a sad season when you got to start reading advanced analytics the way you had, bro. He got to go into explosive plays and shit. Boy, I tell you.
Pass TDs allowed, 15. So in the top 5, if you going off the pass TDs, bro, only the Commanders have more. Y'all give up a lot. I don't see how y'all lead. Y'all giving up a lot of fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, somebody fucking up them stats. Stats fucked up. I don't trust them.
But it's real. Bro. They can't throw on us. Bro, I can bring up if you bring up.
But they giving these niggas participation points.
Hey, no, real talk, D. Real talk, D. If you go look at the Titans games and look at how the passing yards against us, they don't pass for a lot because our touchdowns and yards don't come from the quarterback. They only come from the running back.
What does
we
it
got
say
a
there
good
overall?
Run defense.
How many passing yards are giving up? I know it's got to say there. It's got to say it.
It says pass yards allowed on average 164.6.
Nigga, and you saying they ain't allowing passing yards? On average, they're allowing 164 a game. Stop.
Bro,
Stop.
That's bad. What are you talking about? That's bad.
That's not bad, bro. That's not bad.
A good
that's not bad,
gonna
bro.
throw for over 200.
That's not bad.
A good quarterback gonna throw over 200. All right, who's the worst then, D? D, who's the worst?
Who's the worst?
Who's Ravens the worst, D? And what?
284. They're the worst. They're the 32nd team.
Bro, you telling me 164?
Who has? Okay, hold on. Despite, because probably it's not number one. Look on that list and tell me who allows the least passing yards in the entire NFL. Just the least passing yards, dude. And let me know what that number is, what the average is, so I can shut this dude up.
Red zone defense, third down defense. That I do not see. I see points allowed. Y'all at the bottom for points allowed.
No, passing yards per game. It's got to be there. Next to the team.
Pass yards, the pass yards allowed on average. That's what it says, 164.6.
Yeah, but what about the rest of the team? Are you just looking at Tennessee, or are you looking at like a list?
The Eagles are second under them at 172, 173. The Jets 174, Giants 184, Commanders 184, Texans 188, Broncos 190, 49ers 197, Bears 197.
We lead the NFL in total pass yards.
Yeah.
So there, no, y'all don't lead it because the Jets had what 173. You said
174.
No, I'm saying. So we allow less than them, Mike.
no.
That's
Y'all
what
were
he said.
wait. What was
They-
Tennessee again?
Well, the Jets have 174.
And Tennessee's got what?
164.
164. We beat
Oh,
that.
164.
This is the thing, though. This is what I'm saying. Y'all's number, as far as pass yards allowed, is lower, but y'all's pass touchdowns allowed.
Listen, it's
are
because
high.
I'm telling you why. Our special teams is bad. The returns are long.
Yeah,
we get turnovers.
but that's
We
not a
get
passing touchdown, bro. That's not a pass. That's not a getting
Okay.
counted as a
He,
passing
he,
touchdown, bro.
he didn't say passing touchdowns. He said touchdowns allowed, period.
No. He said passing touchdowns. Passing touchdowns.
Half of, okay, so
That's why I was trying to figure out the passing
in
average.
total defense, y'all have allowed 30. Half of that 30 is strictly from passing touchdowns at 15.
15.
Yes.
And we the leader in that? Are we low on that?
Compared to the top 5, y'all are the second worst in the top 5. The only other team that allows more in the top 5 is the Commanders at 17, which is just 2 more than y'all.
Well, I'm telling you this.
Said,
Don't be surprised, Mike.
Somebody giving y'all
surprised, Mike.
participation points. Somebody
not, bro. It's
pistol
real.
whipping us, bro. They giving us
I know you don't watch.
points.
I know you don't watch the Titans. You don't watch
Now
the
we gonna
Titans.
smack the shit out y'all, boy. I can't wait till next week.
Well, you want to know something?
Ooh, I can't
Let's
wait.
make
dog.
a friendly. Let's make a friendly bet.
Bro.
How about this? Let's make a friendly bet.
I don't do bets, bro.
Ain't about no
I don't
money.
do bets.
Ain't about no money. Ain't about no money or nothing. Ain't about no money or nothing. Next week on Cut the Malarkey Sports, the loser has to come on here and pledge that team is, no matter what record, is the reigning, defending, all-time best team in the AFC South. It needs to come from your mouth. It needs to come from your mouth. It needs to come from your mouth. I want to hear you say it. And Mike, don't run from it. Don't run from it, Mike.
I'm not doing that bullshit. I'm not betting that. Bro, you trying to take one game and put it against our record after we just swept y'all last year back to back? First time in NFL history? I don't think so, sir.
Oh, it took y'all that long? It took y'all that long to sweep us? And you bragging on that?
No.
What's the record
We
between
beat
the Titans and
We've
the
beaten
Texans?
you twice in a year before. I'm saying we swept you week to week. That's the first time ever that teams ever played back to back, and that team got swept back to back. That's the first time ever in the NFL. No, y'all trash. That's trash.
Derrick Henry beat y'all in the last game of the season last year.
Fuck out of here.
Derrick Henry ran for yeah, bro. He beat y'all in the last game of the season when he retired.
Wait a minute. Derrick, you hear this shit? Derrick Henry beat y'all in the last game of the season. But did y'all beat us did your team win?
Yes.
No, y'all didn't. Y'all laughed.
The Titans didn't beat the Texans.
Not last year at all. We swept y'all, bro. What is you talking about?
Y'all did not beat the Texans last year, bro.
At all.
He
swept.
Anyway, man, because we
got He mad.
Before we close, we got to talk about this. What was it? The Grey Cup? Is that what it was?
It was the Grey Cup. It was the historic. It was basically Canada's Super Bowl. If anybody wants to know anything real quick, the CFL is actually older than the NFL. It's the first professional football league ever created, and Canada has the oldest football trophy. American football trophy, not soccer, but yeah, and we had a nice little. You got the video?
No, I couldn't get it. But so this lady runs out onto the field. Stark butt booty ball ass, and we used to the officers running out and covering them up, and we
people stopping them.
Got his eyes. Nah, bro. She ran out on the field, tripped over her feet, rolled over, like cheeks to turf. And
they took their sweet ass time.
She walked briskly to the sideline, and they waited for her to arrive to the sideline.
Yeah,
we're not running after.
Like, they didn't
naked, stand there butt naked.
Yeah, they didn't even like go attempt to break past the tunnel. They just kind of like waited in the tunnel and waited for her to walk to them.
Because I think it is, bro, like with streakers, they really, especially when what I'm saying, they really count on being rushed by officers, so they feel like, oh, ain't nobody gonna see me for too long. Nah, she was naked for a long time. So I feel like she was like really embarrassed because she just like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, everybody and shit. The whole stadium was just enjoying it. Hell, you might have seen a couple dudes pulling their pants down.
I hate to say it, I would rather see her streak than anybody else. She looked pretty good.
Oh no, she looked real good. I don't know if did you see the actual footage?
Yeah, I saw the footage.
Hey, yeah, she looked great. I was glad she did that.
Like Tia.
So glad she did that. Hey, that was you know what? Super Bowl, you all noticed. We need somebody to do that for in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they're gonna get tased. They're gonna get tased in
front of millions of people. Not if they fine. Not if they fine.
That is not happening here. As soon as they put on the field, they're gonna be like, "No, freedom!" Look,
shit. I don't know. I think if they're fine enough, like this woman was, I think they're gonna let it go. I think they're gonna wait for that woman to, just go to the tunnel and accept her fate. You know what I'm saying?
Accept your fate. The eyes are upon you. Memphis Grizzlies are up 110-90 against the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Houston Rockets just off the fourth quarter of their game. They up 100 points to 85 on Indiana. But man,
okay, let's check the box score real quick before we get out.
Before we get out of here, let's see.
I just want to see if Dylan Brooks is proving me wrong.
19 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. You looking for Dylan Brooks? 4 points, 3 assists. 22 minutes.
What was that you were talking about?
What's his plus minus so Mike can get mad?
Here we go.
What's his plus minus so he can get mad? What's his plus minus so Mike can get mad?
Steven Adams still has not seen the floor. Of course, Jeff Green hasn't seen the floor. Which I don't expect him to see much time given his age. But yeah, man.
What is Brooks plus or minus? Let's hear this.
Hey, Mike. 8 plus 8.
Plus 8. You found that already? Because I don't see it.
You lying? I think
it's plus 8. Sengun. No, it's plus 8. Sengun is 26.
Brooks is plus 8 with 4 points scored the whole damn game that he scored early on.
First quarter.
This is where I say the plus minus fucking stat is so much bullshit, bro. Like, and when you break it down, people still don't want to hear it, but it really is just bullshit. It really is just a bullshit stat.
So you got
it's a betting line. It's all it is, guys. It's a betting.
Desmond Bane came alive for the Grizzlies. Finally, dropped 19 points, 10 rebounds, got 6 assists so far. Jaren Jackson Jr. 19 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Jalen Wells with 15 and 2 and 1. Luke Kennard with 12, 3, 4. Jake LaRavia with 11. Santi Aldama with 12. They look pretty good, man.
Y'all look pretty good over there, Doc.
Before we hit it,
tighten up. The Texans are going down this week.
We should revisit this next week. So everybody make sure y'all tune in to that Titans-Texans game.
Boy, you out your mind.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's Sunday at noon. Don't miss that. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. And don't forget Saturdays, 4 p.m. bumping 96.3, Cut the Malarkey Radio. Where it goes down, man. We got the DJ set, man. We're talking a whole lot of whole lot of that on the radio. And yeah, man, it's a whole lot of fun. So make sure y'all tune in if you're in the Memphis area, 96.3 FM or bumping963.com. And shout out to Hard Pimpin' TV on YouTube. Our homeboy Twanky Man. You know what I'm saying?
Twanky Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
On YouTube as well at Hard Pimpin' TV.
Hey, Derek.
Yes, sir.
I know one thing they're not gonna do though. I know one thing the Titans ain't fixing to do this weekend. I bet they don't wear them throwback jerseys.
If y'all did, that would be savage.
We wearing
They're not doing it.
We wearing the jerseys.
Aren't y'all wearing y'all's new ones? I expect y'all to wear the new ones. If y'all don't, that's a big fail. Like if you had such an opportunity. If you didn't, like that, they better wear them.
They scared because they know they're gonna lose. They scared.
They're not wearing them. They're not wearing the throwbacks. No, I'm saying y'all not wearing the throwbacks. I guarantee you.
I don't think we wearing them. I don't think we wearing them this time.
Nah, you don't want to see that type of ass whooping like y'all seen last year when y'all did that shit. You don't want that. You don't want that.
That would be savage.
Because they did it last year, and we beat the shit out of them.
Facts. Well, look, man. This has been Cut to Malarkey Sports. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's D-Trail 217 in the middle. Mike Benson on the left of your screen and Black Haven Mon on the right. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share it to all your homies, your friends. And if you didn't know, you can get the replay of Cut to Malarkey Sports on your favorite podcast app. So tomorrow morning, man, on your way to work, if you missed a part of it, if you had to go flip the chicken, if you had to
put
go
the fries in the bag, bro.
That's what they call it these days. Flip the chicken.
Flip the chicken. Hey, play it on your way to work, man. Log into Spotify, type in Cut the Malarkey Sports. We'll be right there with the brand new episode, and you can fast forward to any part you missed, or you can just re-listen to it, man. Y'all have a good night. We'll catch y'all next week, and don't miss the game, man. Don't miss the game, bro.
Sports.